Hi everyone. Today's the 22nd of March 2018 in New Zealand, and we're continuing on this Fathers to Be series, and this is the 8th one about the skill of developing a second set of eyes. So, why do we have to develop a second set of eyes from conception to birth? As a man, you're thinking, what? And that's understandable. Well, the reason you need to develop those skills, and the reason fathers told me that they needed to develop these skills so early on, is that a lot of attention that you have to pay attention to, and attention to detail is another one of the pregnancy skills, as is awareness, is that as your partner changes very rapidly over the first 12 weeks, when your eyesight, literal eyesight, becomes more attuned to seeing the changes in her body and seeing the changes in her posture and her demeanor and in her face. You'll hear as well, because eyes and ears get connected. You'll hear the tone in her voice. You'll hear more accurately what she's saying, either literally or what's implied underneath. And as you develop this skill as a human being, and you grow this particular skill of having a second set of eyes and a second set of ears, and that actually becomes more so once you have your child, then it isn't a shock to you when you have to start to pay attention once your baby is born. However, you also need to use this skill during the birth, the 5th phase of pregnancy, because that phase is a very, very short phase, and it's very dramatic and dynamic and challenging often and very intense. If you have the skills to help your partner prepare her body, and then the birth coaching skills to help her cope and manage, which is the goal. The first goal of pregnant women is to have a safe birth and to be safe in themselves and have their baby be okay. But their second goal is to feel in control. And they call that often, I want to have a positive birth experience. But what women are really saying is that birth is unknown until it unfolds, and that they have a lot of anxiety and fear about how they will cope or manage. So as you grow this pregnancy skill of having a second set of eyes and a second set of ears, and you use it particularly between conception and 12 weeks, then that skill will sometimes sit on a back burner, but it will become more enlivened in that 5th phase of pregnancy, birth. And all of these skills morph in how you use them for yourself, to your baby's mother, because sometimes they're very active, and the conception to 12 weeks is a very active phase of pregnancy, whereas 24 to 36 weeks is quite a calm period, and birth is quite active again. So if you're a first-time father-to-be, then just open your eyes more, really look with your eyes, and really listen with your ears. Don't be afraid of what you see and what you hear. You are going to learn so much about how to use those other 10 skills that we're talking about. Because if you can see or hear that a woman is feeling comfortable, then you can relax. If you can see and hear that she's feeling uncomfortable, then you can understand why. It's connected to this rapid change in the first 12 weeks, and then you can exercise one of the pregnancy skills like kindness or being patient when she's feeling impatient. So keep growing. If you're a dad who already has skills, these skills are already in use, but they may be in use more after the birth than you think about using them during the pregnancy. So this may be new to you, to use another set of eyes and another set of ears during this first 12 weeks of pregnancy. So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.